Welcome to Auramoon Forest Bedtime Stories. If the moonlight happens to find your window tonight, then perhaps you've received a very special invitation. Every night at exactly night 01:22 p.m., the moon awakens an ancient magic, one that has been whispered through the ages for thousands of years. Hidden within the moonlight is a secret gateway waiting to open for those who still believe in kindness, hope, and the magic of beautiful dreams. Some say it's only a legend, but everyone who has ever stepped into the forest knows the truth. It has always been there. Welcome to the Auramoon Forest. Here, the moonlight gently embraces every blade of grass. The breeze softly sings its soothing lullaby, and the magnificent tree of life glows with a warm golden light, quietly care for every soul who arrives. Deep within the forest lives a joyful group of little capybaras. For countless generations, they have lovingly nurtured this enchanted forest, along with every heart that dares to believe in love, hope, and dreams. Each time the moonlight gently awakens them, the very first thing they do is share a warm embrace. Then hand in hand they laugh, they sing, and they dance beneath the glowing moon, celebrating together. Today is another beautiful day, because they believe every hug creates a little more warmth. Every smile becomes another spark of light. And every warm heart, every shining light, transforms into golden life energy, floating gently toward every tree of life throughout the forest. The trees of life receive these precious gifts and transform them into gentle moonlight, sending their love and hope to every corner of the world. So if the moonlight feels especially gentle tonight, perhaps it's because the little capybaras have sent their blessings to you. And tonight they're waiting for you, to share moments of joy, to create even more beauty together. Here you're safe, you're loved, you are free. Your dreams will always deserve to shine brightly. So now, take a slow, gentle breath. Close your eyes. Let the peaceful magic of the Auramoon Forest guide you into a world of wonder. Tonight's story is about to begin. Tonight we're going to share the fourth story from the Auramoon Forest. It's a story about a little capybara named Cappy, and the special talent that makes him who he is. In the Auramoon Forest, every little capybara is wonderfully unique. Each one has their own personality, their own interests, and their own special talents waiting to blossom. Some love to paint, some love to read, some love to swim, and some love telling stories. Every little capybara is unique in their own special way. So whenever someone accomplishes something wonderful, everyone celebrates together. They clap, they cheer, and they share in each other's happiness. They encourage one another, help one another, and grow together step by step. Because here the goal is never to become someone else. The goal is to become the best and most beautiful version of yourself. And if today you have grown even just a little bit, that alone is something worth celebrating. Among all the little capybaras, there was one whose heart belonged to colors. His name was Cappy. His name sounds a little like the word happy. And just like his name, from the very day he was born, Cappy brought joy and warmth to every corner of the Auramoon Forest. Ever since he was little, Cappy enjoyed every moment he spent painting. Whenever he picked up his paintbrush, his eyes sparkled with excitement and showed a bright, confident smile. To Cappy, painting was more than just creating pictures. It was a magical place where his imagination could spread its wings, where his dreams could find their colors, and where happiness flowed naturally. Painting was not simply something Cappy was good at. It was where his heart felt most at home. But have you ever wondered why Cappy was so good at painting from the very beginning? In the Auramoon Forest there has always been an ancient legend. Long, long ago, before Cappy ever arrived in the Auramoon Forest, he had already begun unlocking his talent for painting. At first he explored with curiosity. He observed the world around him, read books, and learned everything he could about painting. He started with the basics, and little by little learned more advanced skills and knowledges. Practice after practice, step by step, gradient by gradient. Every day he became just a little better than he was the day before. Over time, his continued observation, his love of learning, and his consistent practice slowly grew into his ability. And that ability, nurtured little by little, eventually blossomed into his unique talent. And perhaps this is the magic of talent. So when Cappy finally arrived in the Auramoon Forest, that special talent continued to shine quietly within him. But this isn't only Cappy's story. Every little capybara in the Auramoon Forest has a special talent of their own. Some have a talent for music. Some have a talent for constructing beautiful things. Some discover their talent through dancing, and others find their own special talents through sports, adventures, and the things they love. But every talent begins with a tiny first step. Long, long ago, each little capybara began their own journey, observing, learning, practicing, and nurturing what they loved. Little by little, the things they loved blossomed into their own unique talents, allowing each of them to shine in their own special way. Because a talent is not something that simply appears overnight. It is something that grows through observing, learning, practicing, and the love we put into the things we do. So remember, you have your own special talents just waiting to bloom in your own beautiful way. Maybe one, maybe two, or perhaps even more. And if there is new talent you dream of nurturing, there is no need to compare yourself with anyone else. Just take one small step each day. Become a little better than yesterday. Keep observing. Keep learning. Keep practicing. And one day, the little spark that has been quietly growing inside you will bloom into a beautiful talent, shining brightly in your own special way. And in the Auramoon Forest, another ancient legend has been quietly whispered from one generation to the next. It says this: every life is the creator of its own story. Within you lives an endless imagination and the wonderful power to create something beautiful. You are free to imagine the future that is yours to create, and one small step at a time to grow into the truest, brightest version of yourself. Because each of us will always be the author of our own story. Every chapter of your future is waiting to unfold, guided by the choices you make and the dreams you dare to follow. May you always remember that you have the power to create the beautiful future you dream of. May you always believe that you are uniquely wonderful and that the light within you was always meant to shine. May tonight's soft moonlight and the soothing symphony of the night become nature's sweetest lullaby, gently carrying you into a peaceful sleep, where your heart can remember that the brightest light has always been within you. Tomorrow night, we'll meet again in the Auramoon Forest.